Most people think living into your 90s is just luck, but that's not what scientists found. In fact, people who live the longest tend to follow a few simple daily habits, and almost no one talks about them. If getting older worries you, you're not alone. We've been taught to see aging as decline, but what if your daily routine matters more than your genes? In this video, I'll show you 6 powerful habits that can actually slow how your body ages. And the last one might be the most important of all. Let's start. Habit 1. Waking your body up slowly. The very first habit centers on something most people completely skip: a gentle, intentional morning movement practice. When you're in your 60s or 70s, waking up stiff is not a warning sign. It's simply physics. Overnight, the lubricating fluid in your joints settles and thins. Your muscles cool down and tighten. The discomfort you feel when you first climb out of bed is your body asking for a gradual warm-up, not a sprint. The people who age well understand this instinctively. Rather than pushing through the stiffness or assuming it defines their whole day, they take a few minutes before they even stand up to slowly reawaken their muscles. Simple ankle circles, gentle knee-to-chest pulls, shoulder rolls. Nothing dramatic. Just 10 deliberate minutes of coaxing the body awake. Take Raymond, a 69-year-old retired electrician who used to jump straight out of bed every morning, determined to prove he was still as sharp and capable as ever. Within minutes, his knees would ache and his lower back would seize up, and that pain would shadow him for the rest of the day. He started to believe his body was simply falling apart. A physical therapist he visited for his knee suggested something he never expected: stop rushing. Raymond started spending just 8 minutes in bed each morning, doing slow, deliberate stretches before standing. Within 2 weeks, the morning pain that had become his daily companion almost completely disappeared. He told his therapist it felt like someone had oiled his joints overnight. That's exactly what was happening. Think of it the way you'd think about warming up a car engine on a cold morning. You wouldn't floor the accelerator right away. This kind of movement improves circulation, reduces injury risk, and sets a calm, controlled tone for the rest of your day. It's not about fitness, it's about deep physical respect for a body that has carried you through decades of life. Habit 2. Front-loading your hydration. The second habit might be the simplest one on this list, but it is wildly underestimated: drinking enough water before noon. Here's the problem most people don't realize. As we age, the brain's ability to detect thirst becomes less reliable. That natural alarm system quietly dulls, which means you can be significantly dehydrated without ever feeling thirsty. By the time your mouth feels dry, your body has already been running on empty for hours. Mild dehydration in older adults doesn't just cause thirst, it causes fatigue, mental fog, joint aches, headaches, and in some cases, dizziness. Many people attribute these symptoms to aging itself, when in reality, a large glass of water would fix the problem within the hour. The most effective approach is to make hydration a morning priority rather than an afterthought. Keep a glass of water on your nightstand. Fill a large bottle first thing and commit to finishing it before lunch. You don't need to overdo it. Consistent, steady sipping through the morning is enough to keep your cardiovascular system running smoothly, your kidneys filtering efficiently, and your brain thinking clearly. Water isn't a supplement, it is the foundation every other healthy habit is built on. If you're still with me and finding this useful, go ahead and drop the number 2 in the comments. It helps me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Habit 3. Giving yourself 1 moment of wonder each day. The third habit sounds almost too simple to be powerful, but the research behind it is remarkable. People who remain emotionally vibrant as they age make a point of experiencing something that genuinely moves them every single day. Scientists call it the awe response. It's that feeling you get watching a thunderstorm roll in over the mountains, or hearing a piece of music that hits you somewhere deep. When you experience genuine awe, your brain releases a wave of chemicals that lower inflammation, reduce cortisol, and strengthen your immune system. Regular awe experiences have been linked to reduced rates of depression and even lower markers of cellular aging. The important thing to understand is that awe doesn't require a dramatic setting. It's available to you right outside your window, in your garden, in a piece of music, or in the face of someone you love. The habit is simply choosing to look for it. Consider Miriam, a 77-year-old retired school teacher who hadn't felt genuinely excited about anything in nearly 2 years. She described her days as gray, functional but flat. Her daughter noticed and started encouraging her to spend time on the small balcony off her kitchen each morning, without her phone, without the news, just sitting. Miriam was resistant at first. She felt it was a waste of time. But one morning about a week in, she watched a spider spend 40 minutes constructing a web between her potted plants, strand by strand, in perfect geometric sequence. She sat completely still, utterly captivated. When her daughter called that afternoon, Miriam talked about that spider for 10 minutes straight. She went back to the balcony the next morning, and the morning after that. Within a month, her daughter noticed her mother was laughing more, sleeping better, and calling more often just to share small, beautiful things she had noticed throughout the day. Spending a few minutes each day without a screen, without a task, just observing the world around you, that practice alone can meaningfully shift your biology. People who feel wonder regularly tend to connect more meaningfully with others and report higher levels of life satisfaction well into old age. It is not a luxury. It is a longevity tool hiding in plain sight. Habit 4, letting your brain go quiet. The fourth habit challenges something many of us were raised to believe, that productivity equals value. Even in retirement, there's enormous pressure to stay constantly busy, constantly stimulated, constantly useful. But your brain is not designed for endless input. It needs regular periods of genuine quiet, not sleep, but wakeful stillness, to perform its most critical maintenance work. During these rest periods, the brain activates what neuroscientists call the default mode network. This is when memories are consolidated, emotions are processed, and cellular waste products are cleared away. One of those waste products is amyloid, the protein associated with cognitive decline when it builds up over time. The people who maintain mental sharpness into their 90s aren't just doing crossword puzzles. They're also doing nothing, intentionally. 20 minutes of sitting quietly without any incoming information, no television, no phone, no background noise, is one of the most restorative things you can do for your brain. If you've been feeling mentally exhausted, scatterbrained, or anxious, this habit might be the missing piece. Start with just 10 quiet minutes after lunch. You don't need to meditate in any formal sense. Simply sit, breathe, and let your mind wander where it wants to go. Your brain will do the rest. Still watching? Leave a number 4 in the comments so I know you're following along. And if this kind of content is valuable to you, subscribing really does make a difference. It helps this channel grow and keeps these videos coming. Habit 5, letting go of what's weighing you down. The fifth habit is one of the hardest. Letting go of old resentment. Most of us carry something from the past, a betrayal, a hurt, a relationship that never healed. And while that pain was real, holding on to it for years quietly damages your body. When you carry a grudge, your body stays in a constant stress state. Stress hormones keep flowing, raising blood pressure, weakening immunity, and speeding up aging. The person who hurt you moves on, but your body keeps paying the price. Forgiveness isn't about excusing what happened. It's about choosing your health and peace over the past. You don't have to do it all at once. Just start small, notice the feeling, and let it pass. Over time, that's where real freedom begins. Habit 6, protecting your evenings, protecting your life. The final habit is simple, but powerful. How you spend your evenings. As we age, sleep becomes more fragile. Your body needs clearer signals that it's time to rest. People who sleep well don't just get lucky, they create a routine. In the hours before bed, they reduce screens, lower noise, and shift into calm activities like reading or listening to soft music. Your brain can't go from full stimulation to deep sleep instantly. It needs a wind down. Bright screens delay sleep and keep stress hormones high. But a calm evening routine tells your body it's safe to rest. And that matters because deep sleep is when your body repairs itself, healing, rebalancing, and slowing aging at its core. Protect your evenings. and you protect your longevity. Final thoughts. Let's bring it all together. 6 simple habits. Gentle morning movement, early hydration, a moment of wonder, real mental rest, letting go of old resentment, and protecting your evenings. None of these require drastic changes. They're small daily choices, and that's exactly what makes them powerful. Over time, they quietly transform your health from the inside out. Aging well isn't about fighting time. It's about working with your body, not against it. Your body isn't failing you. It's asking for a different kind of care. Start with just one habit this week, notice what changes, and build from there. And if this helped you, let me know in the comments which habit stood out to you, and consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.